What's up, guys? It's me, Miss Mazick, back at it again with another SEL lesson. I hope you are all staying happy, healthy, productive. I hope your families are doing well. I hope your dog, I hope your cat's doing well. I hope your fish is doing well. I have really missed you guys. It's been a wacky couple of weeks, hasn't it? I hope that you are doing well, that you are leaning on your family for support, and that you're all helping each other out. And I know that for a lot of you, this is probably a super stressful time. Yes, our old enemy stress has returned once again to wreak havoc upon us, hasn't it? Now, we all know what stress is, right? Stress is that feeling of discomfort or anxiety that we get when we have to do something new or something difficult, or when we're faced with something that makes us feel nervous, right? So what are some stressful things we've all been experiencing lately? I mean, when you think about it, we've all had a huge shift to our regular routine and schedule, which is stressful within itself, right? We're not going to school. We're not seeing our teachers and our friends. That's weird. That feels very, not normal, right? Add on top of that we're still responsible for our learning, and we all are. We're all still responsible for our learning, but in this very new and different way. Some of you have done e-learning before, but maybe some of you haven't. And even if you have, you've never done it for this long of a time before, right? So let's do our stress layer cake, right? We got that first layer, second layer, third layer. On top of having to do learning from home, we're also stuck inside. We're stuck inside and we can't go anywhere, and all of these things are canceled and postponed. And a lot of us probably have younger brothers and sisters or older brothers and sisters. And after a while of being cooped up with your family, you feel like you're gonna go crazy. Am I right? You guys are not alone in that feeling. Excuse me. Everybody is feeling that way right now. But here's the thing. We have ways we can manage it, right? We have talked so many times about coping strategies and how they're good for you and what they can do for you and how they can help you, right? So I'm here to give you guys some ideas on how to handle your stress through movement, all right? Through stretches, through not necessarily exercise, but from just getting up and moving around, okay? Because stress is kind of like, whenever I imagine what stress is, I imagine it as this like tight, wound, tangled ball of yarn inside of yourself, right? And everything's just kind of like packed in and squeezed in and scrambled together. And that's why you feel so stressed, because it's so hard to unwind that ball of yarn and figure everything out. So when we give ourselves room again to breathe, to stretch, it really releases a lot of that tension and a lot of that stress, and it improves our mood, and it helps us focus better. It helps us be more motivated and a little more academically driven and personally driven as well, which is, all of those are good things. So we're going to be using a very simple yet effective stretching tool today. The chair. I hope you all have one at home. So let's start with some very simple chair stretches. Let's say you're doing e-learning for a little while. You just need to take a little break to stretch yourself out, okay? Let's start with some head rolls. Go all the way around. Go all the way around. And if your hair gets in your face, it's totally fine. It's meant to happen that way. All right? Now, let's do our shoulder rolls, okay? Go all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, all the way forward. And this should feel pretty good. Don't do any of these too fast or too strenuously. With any new stretch, you always have to be sure to do it slowly and carefully the first few times so that your body gets used to the movement of it, okay? Wrist rolls, which are extremely helpful if you've been writing or typing for a long time. Go the other way. Ankle rolls. And you don't have to lift your foot up when you do them. I'm just doing it so you can see what I'm doing. Don't mind the hole in my sock. All right, now let's do leg lifts. With leg lifts, you can go to the edge of your chair, or you can sit all the way back. I like to go to the edge, and then you just lift up your legs. And you can do it like that, or you can do it one at a time. It's a little easier to do it one at a time. Okay? And then windmills. So windmills are nice. You just stretch your arms way, way out, and then wound them around. Other way. And with windmills, you can go as fast as you want, or as slow as you want. You can make them big, or you can make them small. All right? So those are just a few simple stretches you can do. Now, let's say you've been doing e-learning for a while, and you're like, whew, you need a break. All right. Well, how can we use a chair to stretch? There's lots of different things we can do. As I said, with every single one of these stretches, be careful, okay? Put your foot up on the back of the chair and bend down. Do the other foot. Sit yourself on your chair and see if you can put your hands underneath your bottom and lift yourself up. See how many times you can do it. Bring your chair like this. Put your foot up like this. Stretch. Go to the other side. Stretch. 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 All right. This is the fun one. Lay on your chair like this. Superman! That one's fun. Turn your chair around. Use it as kind of like a support beam, kind of like a bar. Hold on to it. Swing your legs. Swing your legs. Turn around. Swing your legs. Swing your legs. Good job. You can also do, you can hold on to this and do kind of like ballerina squats like this. Turn to the side. Good job. There's lots of different things that you can do with your chair. There's lots of different ways you can get your exercise in and melt your stress away at home. My recommendation is to make a list of your favorite animals, okay? And then try to come up with a fun breath or stretch for that animal. So, for example, one of my favorite animals is a wolf, okay? So a good breath for a wolf would be like, oh, you know? Now a stretch, I don't know what a good stretch for a wolf would be. Maybe you can think of one. That would be awesome. So I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you have a great Friday. I miss you all very much. I hope these stretches help you when you're feeling stressed. And please remember, if you ever are starting to feel stressed, talk to your parents, talk to your teachers. We're here to help you with that, okay? Have a great day, guys. Bye.